Hi Aquarius, this is your March monthly tarot reading. I do 5 separate spreads in my monthly readings. We'll have a spread on new love, a separate spread on love in an existing relationship or marriage. I'll do an X spread. We'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances, and we'll get you an advice for the whole month of March. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is on new love in March. We have the Knight of Cups clarified by the Sun. We have the Fool. We have the Two of Cups clarified by the Ace of Wands. In the potential outcome, we have the Chariot with the Empress and the Lovers. And we also have the King of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, or a Water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, or a Cancer, or a Gemini. Yeah, quite a few court cards and cards symbolizing particular zodiac signs. But I think you'll be dealing with this King of Pentacles, the card on the bottom of the deck. It could be an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or they may have a lot of Earth in their chart. Or if they're not an Earth sign, this is somebody who is very grounded, very stable. Perhaps this person works for a financial institution. And the thing about this King of Pentacles, it's like they are a jack of all trades, because they're coming in as the Knight of Cups, which is all about love and emotions. But then we also have the Ace of Wands right there in the middle. So the Ace of Wands is all about passion. And all of that, all 3 of those characteristics will have to do with this King of Pentacles. So like I said, we got Pentacles, Cups, and Wands. And we do have you being completely happy. And it kind of looks like this is going to be a love at first sight. And I do think this is going to be mutual. And by the way, this person is definitely your soulmate. We got 2 soulmate cards on the table. So anyway, like I said, we got this King of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. That's the person you'll be dealing with. The first card that came out is the Knight of Cups. It's clarified by the Sun. The Knight of Cups could be a water sign, but most likely the Knight of Cups is all about genuine, authentic love. And we're not starting off with the Page of Cups. We're starting off with the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups, this is serious love. And like I said, it could be a love at first sight, and I think it's going to be mutual. The Knight of Cups is clarified by the Sun. The Sun is the happiest card in the deck. The next card that came out is the Fool, and you see how there is a Sun in the right upper corner of the Fool card, and we have the actual Sun card here clarifying that Knight of Cups. So I think joy and happiness is definitely on the horizon for you, for both of you actually. The Fool is all about having a new beginning. This is a card of somebody not hesitating whatsoever. This is a card of actually taking a leap of faith, just jumping head first, just going for it, just doing it, and yada yada yada. You get the point. You know, nobody is gonna think twice here, Aquarius. Nope. Nobody is thinking twice. And all of that is because, like I said, it's going to be mutual love, mutual happiness, and mutual passion, right? Because we got the Two of Cups right next to the Fool, and it's clarified by that Ace of Wands that I already talked about. The Ace of Wands is all about passion, passionate new beginning. And it's clarifying the Two of Cups, one of the 2 soulmate cards. The Two of Cups is a soulmate card. It's also a card of unconditional love. It's a card of an instant connection, and it's a card of 2 people feeling the same way towards each other. And in this case, that feeling is love and passion. Okay? In the potential outcome, we have the Chariot with the Empress and the Lovers. The Chariot is the personal Cancer card. The Lovers is the personal Gemini card. But all those 3 cards are major arcana cards, you know, and they are in the potential outcome. Whenever I see something like that in the potential outcome, it's not really a potential, Aquarius. All right? So the Chariot is all about moving forward. It's one of the fastest cards in the deck. So like I said, it's going to be an instant connection. This connection will pick up momentum right away. This is a card of victory. It's a card of moving forward and not looking back. And for some reason, Madonna's old song comes into my mind where she says, absolutely no regret. Right? Then we have the Empress. The Empress is an amazing card. It's you know, one of the most positive cards in the deck. The Empress is the mother of the tarot deck. So if having children is still an option for you, the 2 of you could definitely have children together. But the Empress is also, that's the way this person sees you. You know, they do see you as their future wife or the future significant other figure. They're looking at you as somebody they want to have children with, right? If that is still an option for the 2 of you. But besides that, the Empress is also abundance in its purest form. The Empress is One of the most positive cards in the deck. I don't know if I already mentioned it, but in my spreads, the Empress is also a sign from above, or a stamp of approval, so to speak, for a connection to move forward. Then we have the Lovers. The Lovers is a card of a choice, so granted, we all choose to be in connections, we all choose to take relationships to the next level, but the Lovers is also a soulmate card, just like the Two of Cups. The Lovers is the personal Gemini card. It's also a card of a twin flame connection, if you believe in twin flames, and the Lovers could simply be the love of your life, you know. We don't have to complicate things. The Lovers could be the love of your life. It could be as simple as that. Yeah, so Aquarius, this looks, I don't know, I keep thinking of fireworks for some reason. Fireworks. Okay, so it's going to be lots of love, lots of passion. This person is at least your soulmate, and at the same time, I don't know how it is possible, but it is possible that this person is a very grounded, serious, they could be an earth sign. So it's like they're a jack of all trades, and it's going to be, you know, love at first sight. Really happy for you, Aquarius. Congratulations. Aquarius, if you are already married or if you're in a relationship, this spread is for you. We have the Ten of Cups, we have Strength, clarified by the Seven of Wands, we have the Hierophant, and we also have the Seven of Swords on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Leo or a Taurus. Well, I see spreads like this often, unfortunately, Aquarius, so don't be surprised. So this spread right here is about somebody making you a very inappropriate offer, and it's not going to be coming from your boyfriend, your girlfriend, or your significant other. It's going to be coming from somebody else. I don't know if this person making you this offer is aware that you're already happily married or you're involved, but they're going to make you this offer nevertheless. And your answer is going to be no. So the Seven of Swords on the bottom of the deck, all the way to your right, this is a card of a cheater, it's a card of a deception, it's a card of a thief, it's a card of somebody who sneaks around, you know. And the first card that came out is the Ten of Cups. It's the happily ever after card, it's a family card, it's a card of a committed relationship or marriage. Then we have Strength, clarified by the Seven of Wands. Strength could be a Leo you're dealing with, it's the personal Leo card. Strength could be a card of somebody who's holding back in this particular case. And not only are you holding back, you're going to be fighting this person off, because I think you're going to get kind of upset. The Seven of Wands, clarifying Strength. This is you, you know, holding the fort, not letting this person into your space, and frankly, you know, you may have a few harsh words for this person, and they're not going to appreciate it. So you see how in the Seven of Wands that person's got their one and they're fighting others off, and that's exactly how you'll be behaving towards this person. You'll fight them off, basically. And the Hierophant right next to the deck, this is the personal Taurus card. You could be dealing with a Taurus, or the Hierophant is another card of a committed relationship or marriage. So yeah, I figured this offer is coming from somebody else, and you're really happy in your committed relationship or marriage, and that's it. You're gonna tell this person off, all right? But again, like I said, don't get too upset. You know, you do have all the reasons to get upset with people like that, but just don't waste your time and energy on them. People like that do exist, all right? Cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Aquarius, in the month of March. Keep in mind, it could be somebody from a couple of months ago, a year ago, or a couple of years ago, so it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. We have the Three of Cups, we have the Star, we have the Emperor, clarified by the Ace of Cups, and we also have the Two of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an Aries, or perhaps another Aquarius, or any zodiac sign. This is a general reading. The Emperor is the person coming back from the past. It's the personal Aries card. You could be dealing with an Aries. The Emperor often comes through as a husband or a significant other figure, so that makes total sense. But the Emperor could also be somebody who is stepping up now. Right? So perhaps they finally got their shit together, perhaps they finally got a job, perhaps they're finally ready to commit. And what they're definitely ready is to show you love, because the Emperor is clarified by the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups is genuine, authentic love. Yep, it is. Perhaps this time apart finally made them realize just how much you mean to them, and how much they actually love you and in love with you. The Three of Cups, the first card that came out, it could be a card of a reunion. So this person wants to reunite with you. The Three of Cups could also be a card of celebration. So you may run into this person at some sort of an event or a party or a gathering. If they are an Aries, that makes total sense, because The Aries birthday season will start at the end of March, and they may invite you to their birthday, right? But again, the Three of Cups, it could be either a card of a reunion or another party or event or a gathering, right? The star in the middle, that would be you, Aquarius. That's your personal sign. That's your personal card. And it's always a good sign to have your own card in your own reading. Means you're the one in charge, you're the one calling the shots, and that's exactly what we see happening here. The Two of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck all the way to your right. I think that's you. You will either pretend you're thinking about this invitation or an offer to reconcile, or you'll actually need some time to think about it. Perhaps you're playing hard to get, and I'm not judging you. You know, I see people do that all the time, Aquarius. And yeah, make them wait. Make them wait. Either way, right? Don't jump head first. And I don't know what you're going to do, by the way. I don't. But you'll need to think about it with that Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles is all about pros and cons. It's a card of somebody who is thinking whether they should give this person a second chance or not. You'll be thinking about, do I want this? Do I want this person back? But other than that Two of Pentacles, I don't really see any hesitation or rejection cards, Aquarius. Wink, wink. So perhaps you can give them a second chance. All right? Cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Aquarius, in the month of March. We have the Two of Swords, we have the Ten of Wands, we have the Six of Wands, clarified by the Page of Wands, and we also have the Page of Swords on the bottom of the deck. So those two pages, they could be related to children. So perhaps you had some hard time in terms of finances and your children. But I think it's going to get better in March, because I do see you dropping some kind of a burden, or the burden or an obligation is not going to be there anymore. Perhaps your children were taking classes and you had to pay for those classes, and they're done with those classes, you know, like after school curriculum classes or whatever. And now you feel like you no longer have to pay for that. You know, it's just an example. Right, it's just an example, but I do see this spread is all about you completing some sort of journey or some sort of a burden or an obligation that's going to come to an end. So if you're not spending a lot of money on your children this month, then it's still, you're winning at something, right? If you are unemployed right now, you will find a new job. You know, if you were carrying a lot of burden up until now, perhaps your company didn't have enough staff and you were working overtime, or you were doing work of two people, you know, that's going to come to an end because they'll hire somebody. Or like I said, there's something you're winning at, or you're completing something, or something that was a big burden or an obligation or an obstacle that's not going to be there anymore. Right? So the Two of Swords, the first card that came out, I think this is the universe saying no more, right? No more. And the Ten of Wands, the next card that came out, this is a card of a burden or an obligation or something that's like in the way, like an obstacle. So no more of that obligation, burden, or obstacles. No more of that. And the Six of Wands, the next card that came out, this is a card of victory, success, recognition. So if you were up for a promotion, you're getting a promotion. If you were doing too much work at your existing job, they will probably hire somebody to help you. Perhaps one of your colleagues was on vacation and they're going to come back and you'll feel great about it. Something among those lines. You're definitely winning, or you're definitely being recognized, or you're coming on top of something, right? So yeah, it's a good spread. You're winning. Or you're being recognized for all your hard work. All right? Cool. Here's an advice or a word of wisdom for you, Aquarius, for the whole month of March. We have the Page of Cups, clarified by the Three of Cups. We have the Four of Cups. We have the Five of Cups, clarified by the Ten of Swords. And we also have the Six of Swords on the bottom of the deck. I can interpret the spread a couple of different ways. First of all, it sort of kind of resembles that couples spread I did for you a few minutes ago. Remember how we had that inappropriate offer coming from somebody else? So it could, this spread right here could be about that as well. So the advice for you to say no, right? And for others of you, And it's going to be a very specific message, right? So perhaps you decided to quit something, like you decided to quit drinking, you decided to quit using, you decided to stop going to that casino, you decided to stop engaging in some sort of a toxic behavior. And somebody here could be coming in, then they could be tempting you to go back there. Perhaps somebody, if you decided to stop drinking, somebody may offer you to go to a happy hour and they'll say something, like, drinks are on me. Or you may receive a letter from that casino that says, you know what, next time you come in, we'll give you $50 for you to start playing. These are just examples. So there will be temptation for you to go back to whatever it is you're trying to stop doing. And I'm not judging you, obviously, Aquarius, right? But I do see this temptation, somebody making you an offer to go back there. And the advice for you is to say no to it, because you will regret it later. All right, so the Page of Cups, the first card that came out. Let's talk about the first situation, the third-party situation. The Page of Cups, this is an offer to get into that third-party situation, with the Three of Cups clarifying it. The Four of Cups, the next card that came out, this is you saying no. The Five of Cups, this is a regret. And it's clarified by the Ten of Swords. So if you do get engaged into it, you'll later regret it. Therefore, you need to shut it down with the Ten of Swords. And with the Six of Swords on the bottom of the deck, this is you pretty much moving away from this offer. Right? Then in scenario number 2, the Page of Cups could be that tempting offer to go back to that bar, to go back to that casino, to light up that smoke. Right? And with the Four of Cups, you should say no, because with the Five of Cups, you'll later regret it, right? Ten of Swords, you shutting down this offer. And the Six of Swords on the bottom of the deck, again, you're moving away from it. So yeah, hopefully it makes sense, Aquarius. All right? Like I said, this is a very specific message. And yeah, Aquarius, that's what I got for you for this reading. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Aquarius, have an amazing March. And there you have it. This was your tarot reading for this time period. I hope it resonated with you and helps you live a better life one way or the other. Thank you for watching, sharing, and subscribing.